right, it is time to get into Monday Night Raw, October 30th, 1995. It is the most Halloween episode of wrestling you could ever watch.
There's not a lot of Halloween episodes that we haven't done, unless I'm unaware. I know there is one that people have been asking us to do, and I don't want to do, so we're going to not do it.
It's easy as that. It's as easy as that.
But this one is a very Halloween episode, as James says. But before we get into this Halloween episode of Raw, let's talk about what was going on in the world of wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter from October 16th, 1995. Jerome Young, better known as New Jack of the Gangstas, had yet another altercation, Tony. This time in the dressing room with the ECW show on October 6th in Jim Thorpe, PA. According to the reports we received, the Gangstas had a match against the Dudley brothers, the two being Dudley and Dances with Dudley. So this is before Bubba and Devon are even a thing.
Probably beat the shit out of them. This is the story here.
Well, as we were told the story during the match,
shot him with a crossbow.
Dances with Dudley suffered a broken nose and was working stiff on the comeback with New Jack. New Jack told him it was a work and to lighten up. I don't know what part he was telling him it was a work. Maybe his broken nose. After the match was over, the Gangstas, who won, left the ring first, with the Dudleys selling the loss in the ring. After Dances with Dudley came to the back, he was allegedly hit from behind as he came through the door by New Jack with a nightstick, and his head was badly split open, needing a dozen stitches, but he actually wasn't knocked down, although he was clearly stunned on his feet. Dances with Dudley actually tackled New Jack while the rest of the locker room tried to break it up. Before it was over, New Jack basically challenged half of the dressing room to fight with his partner, Mustafa, telling guys not to mess with him because he's sneaky and you don't know what he'll do. During the brawl, it appeared to those that New Jack was trying to shove Dances with Dudley through a plate glass window, which overlooks a 30-foot drop. Mikey Whipwreck, who was caught in the middle of things as people were trying to break it up, had his head shoved through a window and got a bad cut on the back of his head, but he was able to work that night. After everything was finally broken up, New Jack, who has developed quite a track record in his short wrestling career, apologized to everyone for what happened.
Sorry about trying to throw you out that window, man. You know how that gets.
Apologies for bashing you in the back of the head with a nightstick.
That is crazy.
One of my not better judgment calls there. But you were fucking pissing me off out there. You were working stiff. I mean, what the fuck? I broke your nose and you're mad? What's wrong with you?
What the hell?
That is fucking crazy, man.
That was another night in the wrestling business in 1995.
That was like ECW every week, I feel like. That
For
was
a
always
while.
some kind of, I mean, that's when wrestling was good, right, boys?
So Just Incredible changed the bit.
Cut his hair. Okay, this one is
that was fake
fucking...
hair.
This is fucking... Yeah, they cut his fake hair. Kane style.
At the top.
This one is fucking crazy. I don't know how true this is, how close this was to being real, but this is what it was written here by Meltzer. It's a short thing here. Al Snow will be a babyface and is supposed to have a good gimmick, but as rumored, it won't be the Crow gimmick. There is a world where Al Snow does the Crow thing before Sting? Like that was a plan?
What, ECW?
I think this is WWF.
Oh, okay.
He's still WWF guy here, and they were going to make him the Crow.
What was wrong with his gimmick before?
Like the rest of them. They suck.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever Vince's version of the Crow is not the movie, and it's not WCW's Crow either.
Vince never saw it.
He said, you can make this guy a crow? Oh, that's cool.
You should fucking fly then, also. Fly off the building.
It's like the gobbledygooker, that kind of crow.
Yeah, comes out of our company.
He's fly to ECW and New Jack will beat you with a nightstick. I mean, it definitely would have been, he's face painted, long hair, black hair, and he's also a bitch that gets beat up by Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, someone's got to get beat up by Ahmed Johnson, and you look great for that.
But yeah, wow. Al Snow as Sting.
Oh, hell no, you are not.
From the Observer, October 23rd, 1995, in the space of one tumultuous week, the World Wrestling Federation lost the man who wrestlers had been told less than 3 weeks ago earlier was in full control of the creative aspects of the operation and 2 of its 3 biggest stars due to injuries. Bill Watts officially quit the WWF on October 13th, over an apparent disagreement with Vince McMahon over what being in charge constituted. Later
He
that
wanted
evening,
to push Barry Darso. And said, no way, we got Al Snow. Don't you want to push Al Snow? No, I do not.
Fucking no, I don't.
Go ahead and get out of here, then.
So yeah, same day that Bill Watts quit, later that evening outside a bar in Syracuse, New York, Shawn Michaels was involved in a one-sided street fight with several quote-unquote servicemen and was pounded into the pavement and hospitalized.
Oh, okay.
So he got his ass whooped notoriously there. I think we're coming up on the losing his smile, I believe, right?
Oh, it's about that time?
I think that's
Yeah,
close.
these are the bikers, right? Is that who these are?
Yeah, he was flirting with the. No, I think it was the Army and the Navy or whatever.
Oh, so he gets his ass kicked multiple times?
Oh,
That's
shit,
awesome.
dude. They combined to kick this dude's ass.
They fucking pounded him into the pavement.
That's awesome. Wow.
And one day earlier, the WWF had officially received word that The Undertaker had suffered a broken orbital
This dude is
several days
always
earlier
injured.
and would be out of action for at least a month. And I believe that's when Mabel sat on his fucking head.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
And then he wears the Phantom of the Opera mask there. Last couple things here from the Observer, October 30th. Or sorry, last thing here, October 30th, 1995, Observer. Observer. Just as the cameras faded to black, signifying the end of the In Your House pay-per-view on October 22nd in Winnipeg, a disgusted Vince McMahon threw down his glasses and his headset and said the words, "Horrible!" as he walked to the back with Jim Ross. While the pull-apart brawl with Bret Hart and Diesel was still going on in the ring. Seconds later, as the brawl ended, Diesel, the person McMahon had planned to build the company around 1 year earlier, was being booed out of the building, yet another in a long line of failed experiments in his quest to find a new Hulk Hogan. For McMahon, the crowd reaction was the crowning jewel of a 2-week period that he'd most likely love to take back. It was a 2-week period that saw injuries to 2 of his key performers, the quitting of his top assistant, his babyface singles and tag champions being heavily booed after post-matches that weren't designed to elicit such responses, poor house show business at every stop, the debut of a character being groomed for the top echelon falling flat, and among the worst matches and worst overall pay-per-view shows in company history. So 1995 is like one of the best fucking years I've ever fucking watched here. So this is stunning to me.
Things are going great.
That business was in the shitter here. Now, who was he talking about? The debut of a new character that was supposed to be a top echelon falling flat. That better not be the big gold one.
It better not be Ahmed Johnson either.
No, I mean, those are 2 of my goats. And they have a great feud. That's
they do. Yes, that's the most memorable of my childhood.
totally cool to talk about.
Yeah, it's totally memorable. I had to scoff there when he said the next Hulk Hogan is Diesel.
Well, he was trying to find a bunch of them, you know? I mean, like, he just needed a new top guy. And, I mean, from all the Paparazzi Productions videos I saw, Diesel was a fucking top draw. And one of the toppest drawing WWF champions of all time.
Well, joke's on him because Goldust saves his business 50 times over.
In multiple companies.
He had a bunch of fans tonight. I don't give a fuck. He's got a bunch of fans now.
Boys. I mean, goddamn, hell yeah, he does. But that is it for the Observer portion. Now let's talk about WWF Monday Night Raw, October 30th, 1995.
For over 50 years, the revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
Dude, I mean, that 50 years, is that right? How the fuck is that?
Yeah, right at that point,
Well,
50 years.
I guess it's about over 50 years, and we'll call it there because business is not good for the WWF currently.
What the hell was WWF doing in 1945?
That was the worldwide wrestling-wide...
Bruno on top?
Bruno was dominating the field, some would say, for the next 50 years.
That stupid, sexy Italian man. I'm fucking watching this every week.
Oh, he's so hairy.
Put him in a bear hug, Bruno. Fuck yeah!
Yes! Yes!
Fucking stomp him out, club him. I mean, goddamn. I mean,
This shit's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's good.
does footage from 1945 WWF exist? It's gotta, right?
Somewhere, I'm sure, yeah. Someone's probably got fan cam footage.
I mean, so to me, that sounds horrible. Like, I don't know anything about that era, but like just anything from that long ago just
someone in the
sounds
crowd with
bad.
the Hollywood Blondes camera just fucking.
Just churning it for 2 hours.
And it turns to the right, and one guy's in the crowd right there. He's like, I wish Goldust was on this show.
And then there's a guy in a BWO shirt chanting for some reason.
And he's dressed up as Goldust. This shit's awesome. Put him in a bear arc, bro. BWO.
Club his ass. So this is a historic pod for us, gentlemen, because as far as I know, we have never talked about WWF in 1995.
That shit does not surprise me.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think
We've
so.
talked
either.
about ECW and WCW from this time. In fact, last WCW, I think is the one that we did was 95, the fan interactive fucking main event one.
Oh,
that was
sure, yeah.
Sure.
That was a 95 one a week after this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So we're kind of in the same ballpark. But yeah, never talked about WWF 1995. I will tell you, this doesn't feel too much different than WWF 1993. If anything,
No,
it feels worse.
Yeah, it does actually. Wow, yeah, you're right.
Fuck.
Oh, it's Todd Pettingill and he's Dracula.
Hey, I used to like Todd Pettingill back in the day. All right, he was something.
I mean, you got to give it to him, Tony. He's down to do whatever fucking dumb bullshit they ask him to. They say, dress up as Dracula and be Dracula. And he says, oh, I'll get it.
Dracula, let's go.
I'm Dracula. So it's a Monday Night Raw pumpkin we're looking at here. A wolf howling in the background. And
Yeah, there's
Todd
a WWF Monday Night Raw pumpkin they carved for shoot, I think, and then they filmed it.
They zoomed
which is
in on
awesome. Yeah, they were super locked in on it. I appreciate that. You know,
Yeah,
and,
that was cool. Practical effects are still cool, you know.
and jumping ahead a little bit, the little logo in the bottom left of the show all night is the WWF logo, but in a pumpkin.
I mean, we like to have fun. This is for the family, all right?
Of
Everybody's
course,
tuning
for
in.
entertainment!
Yeah, they're tuning in. They said, oh, this is Halloween, right? They're flipping to the 6 channels. They said, oh, shit, okay.
Mischief Night and Mischief Night in 1995. No one's in their house watching goddamn Raw. They're out egging cars and punching people.
And cheering for Goldust. Come on, everybody.
That's the only thing I'm staying in for. Actually. So yeah, Todd Pettingill says the witching hour is upon us. It's All Hallows Eve in the World Wrestling Federation, and things are getting spooky. I said, holy shit, man, he's locked in. Last week there was a 20 ghoul over the top beastly bone crunching battle royal, and the
Holy
trick
fuck.
was.
That sounds crazy.
I know. The trick was to survive the treat, an Intercontinental title shot, and the winner, a ghastly goblin masquerading as Hitman Bret Hart. It was Owen Hart, of course. I don't know why I couldn't just say Owen Hart. Tonight is Mischief Night, the Swedish treat, the Intercontinental title. Don't be frightened. It's not the Wicked Witch of the West or the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's the network television debut of Goldust.
What a beautiful night, man. I mean, God did.
History made on this night. I mean, this is one of the biggest debuts in sports and entertainment history.
Some would say that this created the revolutionary force in sports entertainment here.
Sports and entertainment, actually. And
I mean, a lot of
entertainment.
people point to different parts of wrestling that where the Attitude Era started. It started right here for me.
Yeah, I mean, Todd Pettingill is Dracula telling me about the bone-crunching action of the Battle Royal.
He should have really got into it. Fucking WCW sucks.
You want to see something really scary? Here's WCW from last week.
Here's the ghost of a good show on another episode.
Oh, and Sting goes over.
Fuck you, oh god.
Monday Night Raw 1995. We get the intro here.
Wow, crazy intro.
Not sure I like it. It has DX's shit in there.
Dude, it does have DX's shit. That's the cops chasing people into the fence gate. I'm like, this is DX's
Yeah.
Tron. What the fuck? This feels like a less cool version of the one that comes after it, where they're fighting in the warehouse and everything's on fire.
That one's awesome.
That one is
this one
fucking
was
awesome.
this the one that had the helicopter too that they used for the Rocks intro? when
I
he
think
turned
that's
heel?
right, Tony. I don't know if they showed that. I don't know if that comes later or if
That might be
maybe I
like a
just missed
V2
that.
version of this intro though, but I do remember. Yeah, they used a lot of this B-roll for other stuff. DX,
Yeah, this
The
is.
Rock.
They're on top
all
of
kinds of
WWF headquarters, and Shawn Michaels is dancing up there, and Michael Hayes is dancing.
You think they
Shane
filmed
Douglas-
that?
What?
They
That
did
B-roll?
for real. Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did film it.
The cops or the...
Just all of it.
Is that what you're talking about? I know Shawn Michaels dancing on there. They had a real helicopter, and it was like super expensive to film that intro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah.
I mean, there's some good shots in there. Like the DX one's pretty iconic, and there's Goldust at the end.
The best shot is goddamn Dean Shane Douglas at a chalkboard.
Dude, his nails on the chalkboard, that was awesome. And then there's a shot of Yokozuna just running. I don't know why, but I thought that was pretty funny.
Show you anything's possible in the WWF.
Anything can happen.
Sports and entertainment. Sirens too, going crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we come into the arena, man, and Vince lets us know right away that the ghosts and goblins are gathering here tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to a very special Halloween edition of Monday Night Raw. You couldn't have figured it out on your own. There's fucking pumpkins and bullshit everywhere. Fuck you. I'm Vince McMahon. I'm dressed as a prisoner. You know, I really don't know what jokes you guys want to make here, but...
I'm going to give you guys a softball tonight.
I'm throwing up for you, boys. Knock it out of the park. I'm staring at fucking Vince McMahon dressed as a prisoner and Jerry Lawler dressed as a doctor, and I'm like... it's just too easy. It's just too easy.
It's just too easy. I don't even the joke is there. Just imagine
you got it.
I don't know.
Screenshot it and laugh at it. You're good.
Yeah, it's funny. All right, so Carlos Cabrera is Dracula, and Hugo, son of a bitch, is the devil.
Dude, yeah, he didn't really try to be anybody. He's just a goddamn demon with horns. I said, wow, he looks awesome.
Vince could have been that too.
He could have been a combination
There's
of any
joke.
of these fuckers.
No, that's Vince without a costume.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
go. Fuck you.
Get his ass out of here.
Vince says Savio Vega will be meaning the bizarre Goldust. And Lawler says, yo, you got the audacity to call someone bizarre. You're just like that. Hey, McMahon, I heard you got that outfit a year ago. That's the first time you got to wear it.
You're going to be wearing it for the rest of your life.
You're a criminal.
There's another one. Let's go. Come on, man. You can't just serve up a bunch of fucking hamburgers and not expect us to go to town on them. You know what I mean?
I mean, the sandwiches are here, James. I mean, good God.
15, 16, 17 sandwiches. I'm going to eat them. So the first match of the evening is Savio Vega versus Goldust.
The Savio Vega, the Caribbean legend, set to take on the Hollywood legend, Goldust.
In 1995, apparently Savio Vega just does not lose very often.
Yeah, that's how they made it sound, right?
He was super over. They pushed him like
he
crazy
is
back
over.
in that time.
He's very over.
Yeah.
The crowd is not hotter than they are for this match for the rest of the night.
Because this shit meant something to them. Shit meant something to me.
As it should.
Network TV debut of Goldust. Huge night.
Savio Vega is walking by. He's shaking the Spanish announce team's hands, and Vince says, "Oh, wait a minute! Jerry Lawler's trying to shake Savio's hand." And then Savio doesn't shake his hand, and Vince yells, "Ha! Taxi! Yeah!" What?
You know when you go to hail a cab and then the taxi driver pulls his hand away and drives off?
No.
Yeah, me too.
I just get the Uber.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I don't know if you notice this, but when Vince is talking and they show Savio Vega go by, Vince's mouth does not move.
I completely believe that.
Jerry Lawler says that Goldust's theme is similar to Halloween, one of Goldust's favorite movies.
Is that where they got this? I didn't make that connection until now. Is that real?
He just likes movies.
I thought his gimmick was he was a movie producer. I didn't know that he was
No, he's just a big movie fan.
Yeah.
He's just Vince Russo.
He's a Hollywood.
Movies.
Yeah, he worked at Blockbuster. Yeah, he's a Hollywood legend for spending a lot of money on movies. Isn't his goal.
Good gimmick.
Dude, his home theater is pretty sweet. I mean, that's Goldust for you.
I like movies. Oh, that's fucking me too.
Oh, cool.
I'm fucking
that's
super relatable. Yeah, that's.
Thought I wear this mustard suit.
And a wig.
Yeah. None of the movies that we reference here have anything to do with this look, but I'm a rocket.
Fuck you.
He was supposed to look like what was it, Tony? It was like an Emmy or something. He was supposed to look like a
like the Golden Globe statue.
Golden Globe or whatever. Yeah. He was supposed to look like
okay.
one of those where you get an award for a movie or whatever.
Sure.
That was the idea here. Do you think he looked like that?
Now that you say it, I can see the connection, but the only similarity is that they're both gold.
It's just good enough for me. Yeah, man. So Lawler says that Goldust might be the nephew of something Goldfinger.
I didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about there, so I'd let it go.
Tony, are you a big Goldfinger guy, James Bond?
No, but I like. So I looked this up. I was like, okay, Vince says that something about Miss Galore.
Yeah, so Vince says, from the Goldfinger movies, I remember Miss Galore. And Lawler says, well, she had a first name. And Vince says, what do you want me to say, pussy?
Well, we are on TV. Fuck.
Fucking pussy.
Oh, that's right, Jerry. Pussy.
What I meant to say was, what is pussy?
What a home run for this theme song, though, off rip. Like, they never had to change this.
Yeah, I mean, this presentation's pretty cool when he comes out, you know?
It's cool as fuck. I mean, he's a weird gold bastard.
He's bizarre.
And like they got the gold dust falling from the ceiling and shit. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool shit. I could see them, like, especially in this era, like, okay, this is the GOAT now. He's about to be world champion. He's beating Diesel. And
yeah, Goldust gets the Undertaker entrance here. As much time as he wants.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
just fucking coming down as slow as possible so they can put over all the pussy galore jokes. I mean,
and he loves movies.
This guy fucks with movies crazy. Letterbox guy.
That's not what I thought this fucking gimmick was. Maybe I just got it wrong the whole time.
He's just bizarre, buddy.
I thought he produced movies. He's just a fucking guy that.
Well, I mean, you can be a fan and then produce the movies.
I guess that's
he ends
fair.
up quoting movies. I think in his promos, that's all he does. He just likes watching movies, quoting them. You know, it's like me and my friends. You know, just quoting movies.
No. I'm gonna watch Adam Sandler movies. Fuck that. It's just dope over here.
He's not watching Adam Sandler movies. They don't ever fucking say this.
Oh, why not? So Vince says that Goldust must come out with the lighting looking like this, all gold, during his entrance.
In his contract.
He has a contract that states as such. And then look at this. There's gold dust falling from the ceiling.
Oh, look at that. It's gold dust.
Do ya get it? Does anyone get it yet?
They lay it on so thick. Yeah.
It's Halloween. Goldust hot starts this match, puts the boots to Savio. The gold dust is still falling from the ceiling as the lights come on. It looks awesome.
It's falling down for the rest of the night, too, I feel like, the gold dust.
Yeah, because he takes over the whole show.
As he should.
Goldust sitting here with the matte yellow attire. This shit looks crazy. He looks crazy.
Dude, okay. It definitely is like, this outfit definitely goes through a ton of iterations, unlike the theme song, because, like, this looks absurd. He just looks like he's wearing paper.
Lawler says that Goldust has to draw himself into one of those movies he likes so much.
Oh, yeah, like from The Exorcist or Friday the 13th or Frankenstein. And
he goes, I mean, it's so obviously written down here.
Yes.
Exorcist, Friday the 13th, or Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. What does Jerry Lawler know about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein?
And what, would people not just know that he's talking about fucking Frankenstein?
The other one.
Have to be specific? Yeah, what? They got to deal with Mary Shelley.
So Vince, of course, says that Goldust is all of those movies and so much more.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, yeah, he's Goldust, bitch.
He's the Exorcist, he's fucking Jason, and he's Frankenstein.
He's Jason with the chainsaw.
This guy's doing what?
Sorry, that must be a Mandela effect.
Chainsaw and hatchet.
These are not real things.
Yeah, so Goldust throws Savio into the buckle. Just a buckle throw, just shoulder first, you know. And Vince says, oh my God, Savio will never be the same again.
Dude, he does work the arm crazy here for the rest of this match.
This is crazy. Yeah, it cuts to the crowd though, man. And this is where things really start to get real awesome. It's Halloween night, boys. It's time to stand the fuck up. It cuts to the crowd and there's 4 fucking dudes.
Let's go.
Fully gold dusted out. White shirts as a Goldust rules on it.
I love Goldust.
Pump in the air. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Which is fucking nuts. I mean, this guy just debuted.
They love this shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's That is fucking. That is us. I mean, that is Deadlock right there.
That is awesome.
That is fucking awesome. That's his fan club. Jerry Lawler says Goldust has fan clubs worldwide, and that's just a small portion of the fan club. Dude, everybody fucking knows this guy. Are you
Everyone
kidding me?
knows Goldust. Even then, they all knew Goldust.
He showed up yesterday, dude.
Yeah. I mean, how much time do you need?
So Vince asked Jerry Lawler what his specialty as a doctor is.
Oh, well, I'm a proctologist. And he adjusts his glove, and Vince's eyes go wide as shit. And Vince says, start at the bottom and stayed there, huh?
It's just my profession, weirdo.
You don't like fucking fisted
I don't like you.
What the fuck? Who else you want to fire?
So
That's just my job. Vince asked Lawler about him and Isaac Yankem and says that he said, was Isaac started in one end and Lawler works another? And Lawler says, I would have been a dentist too, but I didn't have enough pull.
Yeah, so anyways, Goldust, very strange, very bizarre.
Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Savio Vega, triple line comeback. Goldust says, whoa. Whoa.
Dude, okay, but you gotta fucking give it to him. This crowd is rocking for this fucking comeback, dude.
Because he doesn't lose. Savio Vega does not lose. This is an important part of this story.
They're so fucking fired up for this.
Savio Vega, triple line comeback. Goldust begs off. Savio Vega goes for a spinning heel kick, and Goldust just falls to the ground, and he misses, just goes flying.
Crescent kick. He missed it. Dude, yeah, Goldust is like laying on the mat before Savio even throws this fucking thing.
Dude, Goldust finish is awesome here, by the way.
Oh my god. Well, before that, James, Goldust, after this missed crescent kick, Goldust stands up, hits the ropes, and hits a running kick to the shoulder. That devastates Savio Vega.
That shit was clean as hell. Ducks the spinning heel kick. Savio fucking comes back up. Goldust hits the ropes. Whoa! Kick. What the hell? He goes down.
Explain to the listening audience this finish, because this has got to be an old school thing or something. I've never seen this in my life.
Yeah, well, the shit used to be real back then. Nowadays, it's all pussyfoot and garbage.
They believed it.
Yeah, Goldust went down to that mat after that kick off the ropes. Devastating kick off the ropes there. Goldust goes down, grabs the hammerlock behind the bat, just puts it down on the mat. 1, 2, 3. All right, get the fuck off me. I can get out of here. I'm Goldust, baby. I'm Goldust.
Awesome.
What the fuck? I was like, I didn't know if I loved or hated it. I was like, what the fuck did I just see?
What do you mean, gut kick off the ropes, hammerlock, pin? Awesome.
That's like a WrestleMania the arcade game finish. Like, you can win off that.
Yeah, that shit was
Final
dope.
breath.
It'd be a shame if this guy got thrown to an electrical box and died. So there you go. The network television debut of Goldust. He wins with a gut kick hammerlock pin.
I mean, if you were gonna, this is the future of the fucking business right here. Strap in, motherfucker.
Imagine if he put Savio Vega up and kicked him into nuts as hard as he could. In 95, that changes the business.
Wow,
Yeah,
you're right.
Wow.
That'd be awesome if they didn't tell the ref that. He just does it and the referee has to decide what to do.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. I just hit him in the nuts really hard. Oh, yeah, you're cool.
I saw it in a movie.
Shit reminded me of the Friday the 13th movies.
It was invited to America.
So we move on to the Milton Bradley Karate Fighters present Survivor Series Slam Jam with Doc Hendricks.
The fuck? That explanation of what this segment was, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
So Doc Hendricks would always do the Slam Jam for the pay-per-view stuff, I believe.
I didn't know it was called a Slam Jam. I thought, in my brain, I recognize this more as when he would just advertise merch. But I guess he does do the pay-per-view rundown thing though, doesn't he? But I guess he does do that here. Well, he's dressed as a fucking pumpkin.
That's right.
He looks just like Finn Balor here.
Holy shit.
Wow.
The demon.
Pumpkin
demon.
Balor. Wow. What a moment in time that was.
When he spazzed on the ground. That's all I remember.
All right, that was nuts.
Yeah, Doc Hendricks, pumpkin face paint and fangs, and Lawler says, Lawler takes 3 minutes to set up a joke just talking about Stu Hart being old as shit and having fake teeth. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It
I
doesn't
think
get sold.
Doc's just sitting there as Lawler's trying to make
Just
this joke,
staring
right?
at the screen.
Waiting for Vince to throw it to him. Like, all right, we gonna do this or what? What's going on here?
Well, Doc says, you won't believe this. Out of the office of President Gorilla Monsoon, in the WWF title match between Bret and Diesel, there's going to be stipulations. The last 2 matches were ruined by outside interference, so no count out for this next one, no DQ, and no time limit. But where will the loyalties of the fans lie? These are the 2 most popular stars in the WWF of all time. And Vince says, no question about it, but thankfully they got Goldust now. Wait a minute, Doc, we're going to break away. There's something going on in the locker room. And Doc Hendricks says, what?
Goldust is jerking his shit back there. Oh my god.
Doc says, what? Tell me, I want to see. And Vince says, oh, we got a shoving match going on. They're being separated. And Owens moved out of the picture. I said, wow, they just couldn't have filmed this, and they needed Vince to explain this so they could just show this shot of Razor Ramon being calmed down by 1, 2, 3 Kid alone.
Gotta respect it.
I mean, it's clever. I don't know why they couldn't have just filmed what they said.
Yeah, you're right.
Why the fuck did we have to not, like... And by the way, 1, 2, 3 Kid's way of calming down Razor Ramon is by looking at Razor Ramon and saying, calm down, man.
I mean...
That's the best way to do it.
So we go to a pre-tape. It's time for a commercial for the Karate Fighters. Did I know that when this started? No, I did not.
Whoever's doing this voiceover sounds like a combination of JR and Homer Simpson. No, I can't do it. But that's what it sounds like. He says, Hakushi and Barry Horowitz culturally mismatched, and yet the best of friends, but not on this day. And they show Barry Horowitz and Hakushi just sitting next to each other, as you would sit next to somebody.
Hakushi!
Barry Horowitz!
Why did they say Hakushi?
Hakushi!
Hakushi!
Barry Horowitz! Yeah, I don't know. You're right. They were super... That's why I was like, I thought this was real. I said, wow, this is like a cool
Yeah,
angle,
I didn't know it was a commercial until I just knew it was a commercial.
So they're sitting next to each other just arguing about random shit. Barry Horowitz says, Babe Ruth. And Hakushi says, Sadar Haru O. I don't know who that is. That's what the caption says. I don't know if that's actually what he said.
Captions are kind of fucked up this episode.
They were. Barry Horowitz says cheeseburgers. And Hakushi says sushi. Barry Horowitz says Coke. Hakushi says Pepsi. He's on the right side of history there. Barry says, let's settle this in the ring. And Hakushi says, no, karate fighters. Barry Horowitz wanted to fucking fight Hakushi for real in the ring because he likes Pepsi. That's crazy gimmick here. But instead they do a karate fighters match. And look at those authentic martial arts maneuvers. And Barry Horowitz wins the karate fighters match as the Red Ninja over the Dragon Kick. And Barry Horowitz post-match interview says, Red Ninja rules. And Hakushi says, 2 out of 3. So they go back to it, but they don't show us the finish. So I'm fucking pissed.
You gotta wait till next week, brother. Tune
Hell
in.
no. I ain't watching next week.
Barry Horowitz started going off on a tangent. Why am I on the fucking show? Just
what
cut
the fuck am I doing
this
here?
This is fucking ridiculous. This is Hakushi. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're coming up with gimmicks for Al Snow, and I can't even get on the goddamn show. You're fucking playing with my ass?
I'm good enough to be on the commercial. I'm not good enough to be on the show. Okay.
I ain't selling shit. I'm not selling for Hakushi or any karate fighters.
I'm about to go to ECW. Fuck this. I heard New Jack's fucking trying to kill people. I thought maybe I'd head over there and see what's all about.
Let me help him out. I can fill the void that is left with New Jack being fired.
Dude, I feel like these karate fighter fights, they like show them like they're like crazy as fuck, and then like every time it's always like a spin kick wins the fight. Every time.
That's a sick ass move, Tony.
It's the same thing. It's like a black
Savio's
mass every
Vegas
time.
finish.
Why would I want to do this with karate fighter little toys when I could go outside with a stick and just swing it around and hit somebody as hard as I can? Shit was just fine back then.
Well, that's what I was doing on this Mischief Night in '95, James, instead of watching this Raw.
I'm riding a bike off a ramp and just hitting my fucking head on the concrete. Oh, that was fun.
Dude, there was a tree like on my block that I would always ramp off of and just eat complete fucking shit.
I was watching Barney. They had Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Red Rage. God.
Jose Canseco.
I love that. And whenever you were a baby, Barney was whatever you wanted it to be. You that Barney episode, they had goddamn Jesus Christ on it. That was awesome.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember that one.
They got Triple H.
Baby Bump.
Barney. Wow. He beat The Rock. Youth vision. You can't beat it, man.
No way. Hold on to it. stay there.
Really. If you still see the Red Ranger on Barney, like, just stay where you are. Cherish it. Cherish it as long as you can. Next up, we get Marty Jannetty versus Joe Dorgan.
Dude, do you know who Joe Dorgan is?
If you look at Joe Dorgan for 4 seconds, you can tell who this is.
That is the Swing Man, Johnny Schwinger.
He looks, that is like, it's crazy, man. Like,
I couldn't believe it.
I cannot believe it. He's been everywhere, man. He's like Terry Taylor. He's in every promotion all the time, ever.
That's true. Hot Bod Joe Dorgan. That's his shoot name, Joe Dorgan.
Yeah, if you like just look at him, I guess on a CRT, you were probably like, yeah, that's fucking Joe Dorgan. But like, we got we got the crazy monitors right now. So I looked at his face. That shit looked AI upscaled to me. I said, that is the Swing Man. Are you kidding me?
Look at this fucking guy.
Yeah,
fucking
man.
Marty Jannetty got fired the last time we watched this fucking
He should
WWF.
get fired again.
That was 93, right?
Yeah, how's he back? Get the fuck out of here,
Well,
buddy.
he's going against Joe Dorgan, so you know.
Joe Dorgan.
Joe Dorgan is back again.
Marty Jannetty runs out of here with a bunch of Slim Jims attached to him looking like a smacked ass. I hate this fucking guy. I mean, like, has Marty Jannetty ever had a good fucking match?
I mean, to be blunt, the Rockers should have killed that territory. The fact that they were able to survive.
Killed the Rockers.
They were able to survive is
man,
unbelievable.
It's fucking unbelievable. And they fucking fired Marty Jannetty. They were done with this shit. Then they bring him back, and then they make the new Rockers with the goddamn Al Snow. You gotta be fucking blaming my ass here. What the fuck is going on, man?
Dude, okay.
Marty Jannetty.
Like, Marty Jannetty, I don't get a lot of time to watch this guy, right? So, like,
Maybe
I
he's
only get
good.
to watch him when we watch these episodes, right?
Sure.
And, like, he's swinging some real low batting averages, boys. I mean, this shit is...
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty dire.
He has no moves. How the fuck is that? I thought the Rockers were the moves guys. Everyone's
Yeah.
mad. These
Sean
young,
was the moves guy.
yeah, maybe you're right. These young fucking flippy dudes. Marty Jannetty's goddamn rest holding for this whole match against Joe Dorgan.
Dude, Joe Jordan, like, was
I just
putting the work in. I mean, Johnny Swing, I mean...
That's
he really,
Joe Dorgan. Put some respect on it.
Dorgan.
Dude, I mean, John Duggan. Joe Dugan. If Bill Watts was still here, he would have pushed the shit out of this dude. Dude, that's Joe Dugan.
Holy shit, W.
USA
fucking with
Joe
that heavy.
Dugan, yeah.
No,
That's
look, all right. Johnny Swinger, like, obviously the way that they set this shit up on WWF is Marty is like the act, so he gets like the entrance and he gets the attire and he looks nuts and they put him over. But like realistically in the ring, like Johnny Swinger kind of stole the thunder here for a minute.
Hell
like,
yeah, he looked
good
great.
bumper,
He's got a good look.
seller. Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
We get a crowd sign that says Jerry Lawler Fan Club.
Ah, my fucking fans are here. My fucking fans. MTK.
Shut up, my fucking fans. You know I fucking love you guys.
Sunblock 20.
Fucking doctor. They announce
He's nuts.
They announce on commentary Isaac Yanksum versus 95 Raw as fuck. They announce Isaac Yankums and Jerry Lawler versus Bret Hart and Hakushi next week.
Why the fuck is Barry Horowitz getting erased from this angle? Put my man in here.
Isaac Yankums and Jerry Lawler. This week to build this match, Jerry Lawler's on commentary as a proctologist.
Yeah, you know, because I'm fucking gonna fist his ass.
And I'm looking at Marty Jannetty in the ring.
Yeah, dude, just looking like a bunch of streamers. I mean, I hate this fucking guy.
Dude. So Marty Jannetty trying his hardest to put on the worst match I've seen ever. He's succeeding.
digging back into the 93 Raw pocket and see if we can find a shittier match.
I hate this guy.
And then Marty Jannetty goes up top. I'm like, wow.
No, hold on. What about the snap marriage chinlock? Oh, yeah,
Dude,
man.
he does it like 6 fucking
Let
times.
that man hit that snap marriage chinlock.
Dude, 6 fucking times during this. I mean, there's legit nothing to talk about during this match. Like,
No.
it's unreal. The only thing to talk about is this fucking finish where I was like, wow, George Dorkins is fucking in like past the middle of the ring. Marty's on top. I'm like, he's about to go fucking X Games on this top rope. Marty Jannetty does super fly fingers. I said, oh, fuck, yeah, all right, I'll take a goddamn splash. Marty Jannetty jumps, and it's like the second he gets into the air, wind starts fucking pushing him around in his body, just fucking he ragdolls, and then he just hits a shitty fist drop.
You know what Terrifier when Sienna grabs the paper and her dad goes into like visions and shit? That happened to Marty midair.
He jumped off the top and saw Sean beating his ass relentlessly.
Saw Sean coming down as God. Oh, dude.
Yeah, any ounce of Marty doing anything cool, he immediately gets fucking Sean vision. Sean totally sucks.
Anytime he comes on the top rope, he just sees God shot going down the entrance. Oh, what the hell?
Dude, he fucking does a super diving shitty fist drop, and George Doring kicks out at 3.1.
This is my goat.
Fucking king, Johnny Schwinga.
Dude, Marty Jannetty comes out of his visions and he sees Jerry Lawler. He says, I guess Memphis fist drop will work. Holy shit, dude. I'm surprised Jerry Lawler is dead. I was like, what the fuck? I'm working next week, asshole. So Jerry Lawler says, Jannetty pulled his tights, I saw it. And then it cuts to him with the shittiest little glasses on at all times, just smiling at the camera.
What the fuck am I watching here, man?
Says, well, how did you see anything? You can't see anything with those glasses.
Oh, why don't you go to fucking jail, you fucking creep?
Oh, this shit sucks.
rules.
Dude, the gag being he just has shitty glasses is so stupid. It's not even funny.
That shit was pretty funny to me. Jannetty pulled his tights, I saw it, and it goes out with the shitty glasses on smiling at the camera.
Dude, you know what's wrong with this business? Like in this shit, bro. I tell you what.
This says you can't see nothing. Talking about.
Tony's watching WCW. I don't know the fuck you're watching.
I'm pirating ECW or something. I don't know. Getting my satellite dish out or something.
He pulled his tights, man. So they run down the tag team matches happening next week on Raw. Hakushi's trying to make amends with Bret, and Jerry Lawler's teaming with Isaac Yankums because he's a doctor.
And Marty Jannetty has another match somehow.
No!
If you like what you saw this week, you're going to like it again next week. He's fighting the fucking British Bulldog. And just to get you prepared for this match.
No!
Here
No!
is arguably the worst fucking in-ring segment I've ever seen in my life.
No!
Vince is in the ring as a prisoner. Very funny.
He doesn't even take it off. Like, just take it off. They're talking about suing you.
Hey, it's Halloween!
Dude, he's clearly got like a suit jacket or something underneath it. So
Yeah, dude, Tony. Jim Cornette is here with a fucking lawyer, Clarence Mason, and they said, we're going to sue you and Gorilla Monsoon. And he's just sitting here in his Halloween outfit. You want to take that off?
Gonna wrap it up, or?
That is long, huh?
Dude, they legit do that.
Yeah, so Jim Cornette is here with the British Bulldog and Clarence Mason. I'm not sure we know Clarence Mason's name just yet. We just know he's a litigator. So Jim Cornette basically complains that the British Bulldog should be given another title shot after the disqualification finish in the WWF title match at In Your House.
This is actually a good angle, by the way. I actually like this angle.
Sure, I mean, if litigation exists in your kayfabe world, then this is an all right to do it.
Sorry, the issue that they have with the wording of the stipulation.
Oh, sure, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, well, I mean, to enforce it, you have to have litigation, so I guess it's like a catch-22, like
I guess so, sure.
Right? Anyways, Bulldog should get another shot at the WWF title because Gorilla Monsoon said that the winner would face Bret Hart at Survivor Series, not the champion.
Right.
So, Cornette has hired Clarence Mason to get Gorilla Monsoon to hold up his side of the deal, and get the British Bulldog a WWF title match. Clarence Mason then does his job, which is a litigator, and explains that British Bulldog won the fucking match by DQ, and the contract said the winner faces Bret, not the champion. So that's the whole angle here. Cornette then also says, look at this fucking tag team match. And 8 of the craziest people of all time show up on the screen in little boxes, and the British Bulldog is flexing in the ring while all this is happening. So yeah, Cornette then talks about the 8-man tag at Survivor Series, and it shows everyone on the screen.
Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Dean Douglas, and Razor Ramon against British Bulldog, Ahmed Johnson, Psycho Sid, and Shawn Michaels. That is a crazy fucking match.
He's mad that Gorilla Monsoon pitted people of his group against each other.
Right, and teaming them with people that they don't like.
And then Vince says, okay, but what about the match between the Bulldog and Jannetty next week?
Gotta wrap it up here. Goddamn.
Well, then Bulldog cuts a promo and says that Jannetty has no right to step in the ring with him. Didn't your ass get fired? Why don't you get fired again? Jannetty then runs down to the ring and drop kicks him.
In the back of his head.
Yeah, and then Cornette swings the racket at him, and Jannetty ducks and then punches him, and then he hits a fucking flying uppercut on him.
That is insane.
They had Jim Cornette hit the ropes.
Dude, yeah, he whipped the manager off the ropes to hit him with a move. Marty Jannetty sucks.
So Marty Jannetty then points at Clarence Mason, and Clarence Mason just goes, you're not hitting me. And then he backs up to the corner, and then I thought maybe someone was going to stop Marty. He kind of loads his hand back.
Bulldog was glomming him.
Jannetty holds his hand back, holds it back again. It's got to be 60 seconds of him holding his hand back here.
So long, yeah, like.
And then he doesn't hit him, and then instead he puts his hand down and then jumps at him, and he ducks, and then his music hits, and that's the segment.
It had to have been that he was supposed to get attacked, right? Or something was supposed to happen there. Because
yeah, it had to be something.
He can't punch a lawyer because he'll get sued, you know? So that's why he didn't do it. He was
that's why I thought maybe someone would stop him or something.
No, or maybe he'd shoot injured British Bulldog off the dropkick and attack him.
That sounds right.
So after that segment, we get the Smoking Guns versus Otis Apollo and Scott D'Amore.
Yes.
So at In Your House, Razor Ramon and 1-2-3 Kid face the Smoking Guns for the belts. 1-2-3 Kid wanted to get tagged in, so Razor tagged him in, and then he fucking lost the match.
That is funny as fuck. Yeah, Razor hit the Razor's edge. 1-2-3 Kid didn't want to do like damage. He just wanted the pin to get the like glory. And then Billy Crucifix pinned him out of a pin and won. And then 1-2-3 Kid threw a temper tantrum and drop kicked Bart Gunn over the top rope and just hit a litany of kicks on Billy Gunn and bumped him to the floor too.
Yeah. Okay. I mean that's
yeah, sure.
Cool to
he's
me.
frustrated.
I'm okay with that. Sure.
Okay.
Frustrated little child man.
Yeah, I mean he's
frustrated
not,
little number guy.
He is the kid, James. He is the kid.
He's the number boy, yeah. So
number boy. Hey, number boy.
You lost me the match. Kid has a picture-in-picture in this match where he apologizes and says, you will grant us another match.
You will, and you better do it soon.
So anyways, the Smoking Guns hit the Sidewinder, which is a sidewalk slam assisted Alabama jam.
I mean, Sidewinder's kind of cool, though. I like that move.
Yeah, it's dope. They look good in the jeans.
Okay, they do look fucking good.
This is a good-looking team. I said, okay, cool.
They
get crazy lights and shit. Bang, 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 bang. Right?
Yeah. They fire off the guns and shit. Yeah, and you know what? I fuck with goddamn Apollo and D'Amore. Whatever their first names are irrelevant to me.
Yeah, like they look good. Cool.
Scott D'Amore, that's kind of crazy, honestly. That Scott D'Amore is a job guy here in '95, and then like he just ran that Maple Leaf fucking pro show. Yeah, no, it is pretty crazy. It's always crazy to like just even reference him wrestling. Period. Yeah, you're right. He's just always been the Team Canada like manager to me. We saw him wrestle in TNA too as manager guy against fucking Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, you're right. Which was probably like a dream of his, I'm sure. Also weird. Scott D'Amore, like I said, did the Maple Leaf Pro show. Also on that show, Johnny Schwinga. Johnny fucking Schwinga.
Were they in Canada here? Is this Canada? Is that where they're at?
Manitoba, Canada.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense why they were enhancement guys here.
Nice. We fucking worked it out. So we go to a pre-tape here. Bret Hart is here to talk about Diesel and the WWF title. Good
I
promo.
will say this much: them doing a double babyface kind of match here is pretty ballsy for 95 WWF.
It is fucking ballsy for sure, especially doing that right after seemingly Diesel getting booed.
Yeah,
Probably
sure.
because they were doing this already. Like, I guess they must have just did this, right? And that's why they had a brawl with him and Diesel, and then they got fucking booed. Which, I mean, I guess you gotta respect them for staying the course because they obviously have a plan here. But that's a tough one. That is a fucking tough one. I don't know if. I guess we're not in the world of going with the crowd reaction yet. Does that make sense? Like, they're not gonna turn somebody because they're getting booed.
No, this is their plan, and they're gonna stick to it and see it all the way through. Yeah.
But yeah, Bret says, for the past year, Diesel, you walked around with the WWF belt. I got one shot at the Royal Rumble, and no winner was ever declared. It's a tough thing when good friends got to go to war, but that's what it's going to be. This is going to be war. Bret's a fucking great promo, man.
He is a good promo. I hate that, like, the narrative of it is that he's not a good promo, but I do think I'm sure he's had some shitter promos. I'm sure he has.
Sure.
But for the most part, whenever I watch him, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, he's spitting.
If you listen to what he's saying, yeah, this is awesome. He says, Diesel, you're big, you're strong, and you're a great wrestler, and I respect you, but in the Survivor Series, everything plays in my favor. All the rules and stipulations are in place. No count out, no DQ, anything goes. Winners must be declared. And in the Survivor Series, like it or not, you'll be looking at a new WWF champion for the third time. And then this ending is awesome. Bret says, big boy, meet the truck stop. Oh, fuck yeah.
Damn. I mean, he's winning. I don't know what to tell you.
He's gotta fucking win. Meet the truck stop. You're goddamn right.
So we get a commercial for the WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game.
That game is hard as fuck, man.
It is. It is a quarter eater.
I played that last year, maybe, or a year before. That time is fucked up in my brain. And like, it's so frustrating, that goddamn game. I mean, I beat it, but it is.
Especially when you get to the 3-on-1 matches or whatever.
There are fucking
tough,
you have to cheese crazy, Tony. It's like impossible. But yeah, like, I mean, I have a soft spot for those games. They were cute. You goddamn Yokozuna hit you with a goddamn turkey leg.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, they usually have these at like barcades.
Yeah, sure.
I see him at
that's
barcades
right.
a lot, and I always try to play it, and it's just fucking difficult, man.
It's hard as fuck.
It's definitely not easy.
And they, I think it was this game, or maybe it was in your house that the WWE Vault put out a video on showing like dudes doing mocap for it, which is
that's cool.
Funny as shit looking, yeah.
Dude, I always remember the poster for the arcade game had Bret Hart giving it a sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam to the arcade machine. Yeah,
that's awesome. That was
awesome.
so cool. Yeah.
So Owen Hart makes his entrance for the main event tonight.
Yes.
And Barry Diddley-ski. I'm sorry. I caught I caught like a little bit of this. Barry Diddley-ski. He is ringside. Who is this, Tony? Can anyone find the name of this guy? Just look up Barry Diddley-ski.
Barry WWF. WWF Barry Diddley-ski merch, maybe?
Oh, okay. It's Barry
Didinsky. He's the mayor of merchandise, Barry Didinsky. I like Diddlitsky, but
Diddlinsky.
give him his respect as Barry Didinsky.
Didinsky, is that what you said?
Barry Didinsky.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Barry Didinsky is ringside as Owen Hart makes his entrance, and he urges fans to call in. Look, you can get this fucking WWF championship or this fucking shitty Intercontinental belt.
Dude, he says Halloween time is upon us and not everyone is in the giving spirit, but I am. I said, all right, what the fuck does that mean? One of the hottest items in WWF years have been the championship belt and the Intercontinental belt. He just forgot to say world fucking title. He said, you cannot buy them on TV. The only way to buy them is to go to the arena or go through the catalog. But tonight, if you buy the WWF Championship belt, you'll get 3 8x10s of Diesel. And if you get the Intercontinental belt, you get 3 8x10s of Razor Ramon.
Why do you want 3 of them?
You can't get these pictures anywhere, Tony. That's why. You can't fucking get them anywhere. And they're only $20, Tony.
I will say I love the white border 8x10s. Like, it's just super
classic. That is classic.
It always works. Always.
That's what Romeo of the Heartbreakers has in that massage parlor, James. Is him and the goddamn Antonio.
He's got a picture of him playing fucking softball with the boys. Like, his ass won't wrestling with no pictures.
I like that they had Barry Didolinsky here, though, doing that.
Barry Dolinsky said, I know we got the main event coming up, but goddamn, I'm already holding 2 belts and 6 pictures. Someone buy these. I mean,
those belts were cool, but they always sucked because, like, when you played with them too much, they just turned black. Like, the paint or whatever would come off because they're not like the current, like, replica belts.
Are they foam?
Yeah. They are foam.
Yeah, the strap is foam, and then like it's like plastic on the faceplate.
That shit wouldn't have lasted 6 hours in my house. I would have fucking ripped that shit. I would have beat the fuck out of it.
I don't think it was
spray painted at WCW.
Dude, NWO on top of it on all those belts.
Can't do this. Hey,
dude, and as a kid, you have to take a bite of the foam to see what it tastes like. You just have to. It's like part of the toys as a kid.
I'd go outside, drop a Memphis fist on it. Shout out Marty Jannetty.
Oh, and on the Intercontinental one, of course.
Marty Jannetty, king of Marty.
He's the martyr, Jannetty. Did you have it? You didn't have any foam titles, James, ever?
Yeah, I didn't have belts when I was younger. My friend had the Intercontinental. I think I talked about it on this show before.
Yeah.
He had the Intercontinental
that's right.
replica belt.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. This is the coolest shit ever. We were
Wait,
super into Jericho and RVD. Yeah, like the replica IC belt.
Yeah, I only ever had the
only mid-carders.
Yeah, but I mean that's fucking awesome though. I think growing up, like everybody has that. Like I feel like I was super into the mid-card growing up.
Yeah, I definitely was. I thought like this is cool as shit. Maybe because
these guys
like
come up.
Yeah, they were just badass. I don't know. They were just doing
cool.
shit. Shit was dope.
I mean, I would hit my friends as hard as fucking possible with these foam titles. I mean, they were
somebody
these
had
things
to.
are getting fucked up, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're not lasting 6 hours. Like I get this, and I'm like, like when you realize you have the power to like fucking break it as a kid, you're like, I'm breaking it.
Yeah, I mean, you got it.
Yeah. Dude, I remember telling you guys that my buddy in the yard, he took one of these foam ones and put pennies on the back of it, so it was heavier, like a real belt, and then he made his.
You were telling me that.
That's cool.
Yeah. That
he
is
put like pennies,
smart.
like with duct tape pennies on it, and then like put his like design over it. It was like paper or something. I don't remember what he did, but then it was like, oh shit, you got like a heavy belt. This is crazy.
That's smart as fuck. Yeah, like I don't know where. Yeah, I mean, kids' imagination are nuts, man. I mean, I was seeing goddamn Kenny Omega on parties
with IWGP before. Goodbye.
Before
now I was right in front of my TV doing the Barney dance. Goodbye. Good night. Bang. I said, oh shit.
You love me.
Good night. Mwah. Bye, Barney and Kenny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I mean I remember we were fighting because I mean if you had the belt, you're fighting. If someone had the belt, you're fighting. Yes. But I remember one time we were fighting and I grabbed like this vest out of my closet. It's got the metal zipper on it. I'll never forget this. Holy fuck! Swung the vest, zipper. Clean clocks my friend right in the head. Shout out Dale.
Oh damn!
Fucking just cut his ass wide open.
Oh
yeah, shit was awesome though. I mean, this shit would have got 4.5. I mean, had blood. Come on.
For some reason, I hit my buddy in the back of the head with a frozen water bottle. I mean, that made the fucking gnarliest sound I've ever heard in my life.
That guy.
Yeah, I mean, it was fucking fucked up.
What
wow.
the
I mean, it wasn't like I Triple H'd it.
You probably just don't think about it. Yeah, at that age, you're just like, whatever, it's water.
Triple H'd it?
Yeah, awesome. Well, because it was my sledgehammer, of course.
Wow. Yeah, and Triple H would hit people for real, of course.
Shawn Michaels with it.
So it goes to a pre-tape. It's Paul Bearer, and he's at the cemetery. Mabel, you son of a bitch!
What you did to my Undertaker, you sat on his fucking face!
Should hurt it bad!
And now the Undertaker, who probably would have been the best part of the Halloween episode, now we got fucking Goldust!
He took his spot!
Vince says, oh my goodness, Paul Bearer. Well, Paul Bearer, by the way, online, America Online, of course, tomorrow, 11 Eastern. Everyone wants to talk to Paul Bearer. Is that right?
My name's Percy.
Here, I'm on America Online. I'll message you, Paul Bearer. Hey, fat boy, fuck
you. Sorry, no question. Fuck you. So we get to the featured bout of the evening. Owen Hart with Jim Cornette versus Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship. Owen Hart won this opportunity by winning a 20-man bone-crunching
Cool.
fucking slapaganza fucking battle royal.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So Razor rushes the fucking ring at his entrance. He's not waiting for anything. Hot start. Just throws Owen to the outside.
Dude, what I loved about that the most was Razor has the IC title around his waist. He's fucking G'ing up in the aisleway to rush the ring at Owen. He takes his chains off, but he keeps the belt on. Like, the chains were more important to take these off.
Yeah, so I'm excited. The more and more we watch Razor and things of that nature, I already knew with Owen we were going to at least get something worth watching, which I can't go out on a limb any more than we do every single time we talk about Owen or Bret or anybody, but that is such a good thing to have, is when you see somebody and you're going to get at least something good. That is so important to wrestling.
I know. So the feeling that I had going into this match was the complete opposite feeling as I saw Marty Jannetty come into the ring.
Yeah, it's like two ends of the spectrum, like completely.
On the same show.
Owen Hart jumps back in. We get the match started here. Razor's game plan for this match is to target Owen Hart's shoulder. So Razor starts with his patented shoulder tackles.
Didn't watch the Goldust match, huh?
I was saying, did we skip Goldust match?
No,
I was
not
like,
you.
I was like, oh man, that was my brain just went. I was like, no way we skipped
sorry.
that.
No, I know you would never miss that. No, I'm saying Razor and Owen took. I mean, that was the opening matches.
I'd never forget you, Goldust. Don't ever think I forget you. So Razor with the shoulder tackles and hits an arm wringer here, and he's going to keep this on for most of the match. A good strategy here from Razor Ramon, one that you can see Owen just calling the entire time. Owen is
he is calling the entire fucking match, which is cool. I mean, whatever the heel usually calls it, but
good and like
very blatant though.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, Owen he puts together a masterpiece right in front of our eyes. I mean, it's not like a blowaway match, but goddamn, it was it good and fun and all made sense. And yeah, it was a super dope main event. Finally, a fucking good match on this fucking show. I was like, wow, this is awesome. So Owen is running around as Razor is keeping this fucking shoulder move on, his arm wringer, this hammerlock. And Owen is running around and then fucking flies down, takes a big face bump here in this wrist lock. Owen is giving him everything here. He's so
bumping crazy.
Good. He's so good. Oh, God. What an asset. Razor still with the wrist control, picks Owen up and fucking slams him chokeslam style in a wrist lock.
That was nuts. Like, they even replayed that, how crazy that was. Vince was like, oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, so it was Owen going for like a counter out of this where you grab your guy for like, in a, I guess, headlock kind of, or a snapmare attempt, I guess, and you leap up and then full snapmare him.
Yeah.
And Razor just fucking throws him to the floor.
So Owen finally gets a wrist lock counter, but Razor sends him off the ropes and immediately bumps him. Owen begs off to the corner, and Cornette comes over before Razor takes back over. Back on the shoulder, back on the wrist here. Razor gets a hammerlock, and Owen flips over Razor, slaps him, and throws up the double fist. What a heel.
Get fucked, yeah.
Owen comes off the ropes. Razor catches him into the sack of shit.
Awesome.
Cornette gets on the apron. Razor bumps him. Goes back to the arm control. Goes back to the shoulder.
Fucking awesome, yeah.
So here come Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji. They're part of Cornette's group.
Get out the caution flags. Here comes a wide load. Ah, yes, the widest load in the business, so to speak. Hey.
Well, remember the 500-pound Yokozuna. What the fuck are you talking about? Leave him alone.
Big fat son of a bitch, ain't it? And dude, yes, Yokozuna comes down and Cornette immediately powders to him and he holds his eye. He says, he hit me in the eye.
Yeah, Cornette cries by his eye. He's like, my eye hurts.
My fucking eye.
We come back from commercial. Owen tries to flip over Razor again, but this time Razor just drops him on the shoulder he's been working on. Owen is just calling all of this just directly on the screen. It's so fucking funny. Dude, on a CRT, no way you can see this shit.
No,
like, no way.
Clear as day.
Yeah, it's actually like pretty cute. It's like nice to see. Owen finally throws Razor over the ropes and gets some time here. Owen hits a baseball slide, then jumps off the apron to the floor with an elbow and shouts, "Woo!"
I don't know if I imagine I was getting worked, but Razor hits the guardrail on the baseball slide and immediately grabs his mouth. I said, wow, he either really got fucked up there or he's the best seller ever.
They say on commentary, I think he lost some teeth.
That's awesome.
So Owen hits a missile drop kick off the top here for a 2 count.
Yes.
This is the equivalent of a burning hammer kick out nowadays, just so everybody knows.
The crowd was there for it too. Like, oh, fuck, he kicked out of it.
Owen then just hammer throws Razor into each corner until he falls and then chokes him on the ropes, slams his ass cheeks onto Razor's back,
I put his
chokes him
balls.
to a 4. He doesn't go Jarrett style where he uses one leg. He does both. He jumps
does both.
on his
yeah,
back.
that's true.
I'm begging for that in real life. Anybody, please, if you could do this, let me know.
That's awesome.
Chokes him to a 4 count and then does it again with his boot to a 4, taking advantage of the count. What a heel.
Bitch.
Owen back rakes him. Razor fires back with the punches and hits the ropes, but Owen catches him with a spinning heel kick for a 2.
Must have not watched fucking the Goldust match. That's Savio Vega's move, brother.
And that shit didn't work there either.
If you would have hit it, it would have worked.
Owen hits a neck breaker, goes up, hits an elbow drop for a 2, and he's livid.
Eat shit, Marty Jannetty.
So WWF World Tour de Force is here, guys. We get a little commercial break right in the middle of this one.
We're going to Ohio, and then Kentucky, and then Indiana, and then we're staying in Indiana.
These are all national. All right.
Yeah, Tour de Force just in America.
World Tour de Force. All right, I'll hear you. So during the break, Razor hit a belly to back, gets us into a double down here, and now Yokozuna is ringside disassociating big time.
He's hungry.
So he gets his arm over Razor for the pin. Razor kicks out at 2. Cornette is livid.
Can't believe it.
And Razor, they both get up. Razor hits the spinning punch. Razor tries to get Owen on the top rope, but Owen falls back and crossbodies him for a pin, but Razor reverses into his own pin for a 2.
Counter for the pin is
That's
like,
a Hart
wow.
special.
That is awesome.
And then he gives Owen a line when they get up, and we go to another commercial for some reason.
That was super weird. Like that felt like out of place.
Razor has Owen up for the Razor's Edge when we come back from commercial, but then Yokozuna comes in and pulls Owen down. The ref calls for the DQ. Look at this son of a bitch.
Big ass bitch.
The ref calls for the DQ, and then Yokozuna drops the leg on Razor Ramon.
That is a fucking finisher, man. I don't know if I imagine he had one with that, but like he probably didn't need to do the bonsai.
They were calling it like it was the
pocket.
craziest shit ever. They're like, that's the biggest leg drop ever.
It is. I mean, like, it looks like you have to be a pro to not kill somebody when you're that size on that man. I mean, he's got to be landing all on his ass.
So they beat down Razor. The 1-2-3 kid comes out here to make the save. He fires away on Yokozuna. He fucking pushes away Owen, but Yokozuna no-sells it, headbutts him, and then drops the biggest leg drop on the kid. He's dead.
Just a kid.
He got him.
Go on, he's just a kid.
But wait a minute. What? That's Ahmed Johnson. Oh my God.
Let's go!
Ahmed Johnson's debut, and he picks up Yokozuna's big ass, and he body slams him.
Okay, so I didn't even have that in my mind because the crowd is so fucking fired up for him when he comes in and when he slams Yoko. I was like, oh my God, he's like over his shit. But
no one picks this fucking dude up. This is Yoko fucking Zuna. Look at him. He just killed the kid.
Them doing that on Raw is nuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's on the Survivor Series shit, so, like, might as well get him in here now, you know?
Yeah, wow.
That's a big deal there. Like, going up on Yokozuna in 95 is still a big deal.
Sure.
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Body slamming him on your first night. That's crazy, because they build a whole fucking angle to Lex body slamming him like no one could slam
and
Yoko.
he just does it. Yeah.
Dude, he does it his first night. Fuck
Tony,
you,
did
Lex
anyone
Luger.
other than Lex fucking... Yeah, fuck you, Lex. Get the fuck out of here. Did anybody...
Maybe Hogan did at one
Maybe
point.
someone else did, dude.
Did he? Did Hogan do it too?
I mean, he beat him. I don't know if he slammed him. Hogan slammed Yoko.
Well, he probably slammed him like opener of the match. So he went 20 more minutes.
well, he fucking beat him when...
Yeah, he beat him with the body
Bret
slam.
Hart.
He beat him with the body slam.
WrestleMania 10.
Yeah,
he came out and body slammed him.
Sure.
Beat the
So,
shit out of him,
I mean,
of course.
fucking Hogan, Luger, Ahmed Johnson. I mean,
Yeah, there's the pipeline.
So normal man Ahmed Johnson is here. huge as fucking shit. I mean, this guy is massive. And picks Yokozuna up and slams him. The crowd goes nuts.
Yeah, huge
that
fucking
is crazy,
pop.
though. I can't believe they let him do that in his first night, too. That was awesome.
So the British Bulldog is here, but Ahmed sees him and he backs down. That's huge. Backing down from fucking, okay.
Bulldog could have just ran in and started fighting him, but they said, no, you're afraid of Ahmed. I was like, oh, wow. That's awesome.
And we're all out of time.
They don't say that, but yeah. But the show does end with Ahmed's the guy. Now, sadly, Ahmed doesn't become the guy for one reason or another. And you know what? I mean, a lot of haters out there will say because he was injury prone and he hurt a lot of dudes, but I think they're just fucking pussies.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way he had any chance. Like, he came into a business that was failing.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, no.
Like, all right, we got to go back to what works. Like, it's just, he just didn't really have a chance.
Sadly, no. But him and Goldust do have an angle. And that's, that's all
I mean,
that really matters.
God did.
All that really matters.
Yeah. So, cute episode. Halloween. Ooh. Okay. I mean, thank God for the main event.
I mean, thank God for the main event, but
they do have some names here, like Bret and Owen and Sean.
I mean, this whole show, Tony, without Bret and Owen here, this thing goes out of business. No, I genuinely think without Bret and Owen, this thing goes out of business. Who's calling these matches?
Oh,
yeah, that's
right,
a great fucking point.
These guys get over everybody.
Do you want to know what happened on Nitro on this night?
Sure, yeah.
Eddie Guerrero beat Sergeant Craig Pittman in 5 minutes. Scott Norton versus The Shark ended in a double countout in 3 minutes.
That was gas, I know it.
Sabu beat Disco Inferno in 2.5.
Dude, that was awesome.
Nice.
Sabu, yeah.
Through a table probably too, right?
Probably was, yeah. And in the main event, Lex Luger and Meng with Jimmy Hart and the Taskmaster defeated the American males of Marcus Bagwell and Scotty Riggs in 7 minutes.
And Goldust.
Sabu on WCW still just feels so fucked up to
Sabu probably beat him with a Memphis fist drop.
He probably beat him to death with his fist.
Yeah, I mean, Raw was struggling, dude.
We just got Goldust debut, okay? There's hope for this
That's
federation.
True. There's hope for
the
revolutionary force is Goldust.
Tony, there has to be a light in the darkness or it's just darkness,
What about Al Snow? He's light in the darkness.
He's the darkness.
He's getting his ass out here.
Well, that is it for WWF Monday Night Raw, October 30th, 1995.